A study that deemed some surgeons, quote, inappropriate attire as potentially unprofessional content to post on social media. The medical community has fired back. Adrienne Banker joins us now with more. Good morning to you, Adrienne.
Good morning, Eva. Yeah, the editors of the journal this study was published in say they believe the true intent of the authors of this paper was to advise young surgeons about the risks of social media, but that sadly there was a failure to communicate.
Healthcare professionals flooded social media on Friday with photos of themselves trading in their white coats for bathing suits, all with the hashtag #MedBikini. It's the clapback following a study published in the Journal of Vascular Surgery, which deemed posts like these as potentially unprofessional.
I don't think because I have doctor in front of my name, that should hold me to a different social media standard.
Titled Prevalence of Unprofessional Social Media Content Among Young Vascular Surgeons, the study looked at the social media accounts of nearly 500 young surgery trainees, male and female, and concluded more than 1/4 of the accounts contained, quote, unprofessional content, like images holding alcoholic beverages and inappropriate attire in photos, like people in their underwear, provocative Halloween costumes, and provocative poses in bikinis or swimwear. 26-year-old London Robinson, a fourth-year medical student, says she was outraged by the study, starting that #MedBikini hashtag.
I am pleasantly pleased with how it took off. And so this visceral reaction, I think, of social media to come together as a med professional unit and say, we are very sick of primarily white men framing how we can and cannot act.
32-year-old Dr. Yalda Safai, a fourth-year psychiatry resident here at ABC News, used to compete in beauty pageants and model throughout med school. She says she was often told that posting images of herself in a bikini undermined her profession.
I could be intellectual, I could be caring, I could have the best intentions for my patients, and yet it comes down to how I choose to dress and how I choose to behave outside of my profession.
On Friday, 2 of the study's 7 authors apologized for the paper's contents. One of them, Dr. Jeff Syracuse, writing in a tweet that has since been deleted, "We realized that our design had the potential for significant gender bias, particularly with male authors assessing the appropriateness of women's as well as men's clothing. To clarify our classification scheme, the so-called inappropriate attire category included both women and men in swimsuits without shirts on." 6 of the 7 listed authors have ties to Boston Medical Center. A spokesperson tells ABC News the paper was ill-conceived, poorly executed, and reinforces biases about professionalism and gender.
The world is changing. You know, we're seeing that happen in real time, and I think that it will get better.
Now, the editors of the Journal of Vascular Surgery apologized, quote, to every person who has communicated the sadness, anger, and disappointment caused by this article. We have received an outpouring of constructive commentary on this matter, and we intend to take each point seriously. If you have any friends in the medical community, you likely saw this hashtag in your feed overnight. Back to you guys.
Yeah, and it's a good reminder for our little girls as well that you can be both beautiful and intelligent. Those two things can exist in one person.
Married to a beautiful, intelligent doctor myself, I can tell you, and having a mother who is in this profession, it is a male-dominated profession, not always a kind place to females.
Yeah.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.